Oh, freak. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to pretend I just didn't get 50 gifted. Hold on. All right, Marth-Sheik, we're going to be playing on Battlefield. It's going to be a solid stage for Sheik. Sheik did hold in there. We're going to be able to get a spike. Sheik is going to go down to ledge or drop low, which is a great recovery for her. We're going to be able to, we're going to need to keep that in mind as we try to get more punishes. Good SDI coming up from the Sheik. Oh, we were able to still grab there because the Sheik did not perfect snap to edge. It's going to be a bit of a blunder on their part, working out for us. Holding away, going to be benefiting us here. Sheik holding away twice. Whoop. They were going to probably snap the edge that time. We just caught them out. And we saw they were holding away a little bit, so we are going to go ahead and get a punish on them. Of course, we should not be able to get that grab first. We're just going to testing the Sheik. Oh, I think I could have been fine there. Just needed to commit. Go out with weak forward air. So if you do strong forward air, it's going to send the Sheik up. Notice how I'm always trying to stay spaced in case the Sheik does nair or something like that. Now Sheik would normally be getting punished or not being able to get punished by forward smash there, but because they went below edge, they are going to be able to still get tipper forward smashed. Very important to have that awareness. Always going towards edge, we're going to punish that again. Well, I didn't expect them to go on stage. That was a bit surprising. Ooh, and that's a great punish coming out from the Sheik. They are going to be able to pressure me getting to edge. And that's going to be me not adapting to that same type of recovery they did before. Kind of went for a cheeky grab, and then of course that's not going to be able to work. And that's great. Great on them to kind of pressure me a whole lot. And you are going to be getting a lot more corner pressure on this type of stage. Just going to hold down and punish this. And of course, I actually could have probably gotten back again. Much better recovery from them this time. I really wanted to get that forward smash. It would have been funny. We're just going to hold the edge this time. Let them stay punished. So they're doing a lot of attacks near me when they come back. It's going to be much harder to avoid them on this stage. Caught my jump. Caught my jump again. When they were holding down, and that's going to be a punish coming out on them again. Now, I'm going to try and avoid them attacking close to me this time. With Sheik, you can't always attack right away because you have to sometimes wait for more openings like that. And when I turned Sheik around there, because I hit on the other side, I was able to grab the edge and stuff them out much easier. Well, and they finally attacked the other way, which is good. Almost. You can kind of see that they're changing their timing. I was almost ready, prepared for that. There's their quick attack again, coming out. Good weak hit. We're just going to try and go high, get away. Air dodge so we can go right through. And you can kind of see we're changing our timing. Even though we didn't get the strong hit, we're still able to get the punish here. It would have been funny if it worked. I think Sour Spot would have been a little bit better there. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate to Nerox. But you kind of see how things were changing a little bit there towards the end. Now, we were on a much more confined stage, so that meant I had to change my playstyle. I couldn't just like go in for the grabs. This person was also playing much sharper in the second game. What were they doing? They were doing short ops, the corner me much better, short opping and then drifting in. Doing down tilt to get around my forward air, which is a really strong strategy, especially if I'm not going to be holding down on it. And also attacking close around them when they are respawning. I don't have very far to go. I don't have a lot of places I can dodge. Sheik has moved moves like down smash and even kind of F tilt that hit on in the middle of her, and also kind of on both sides. So that's very strong for her to do. Now, keeping that in mind, we're also going to be noting what do we do to adapt. We made sure that the Sheik is going to be doing an aerial and then coming in with a tilt afterward. We then punish that tilt. Forward tilt has much more lag than something like forward air. Forward air can have the lag on the startup because it takes a while to get into position, but once the forward air is out, and especially at the end, there's not really much you can do. Unless you just call the Sheik out really hard, which is not something I prefer to do. I prefer to play it a little bit safer. And so, when you're playing against Sheik, you want to make sure that if whatever happens after the forward air is what you want to punish. So, and that's very important with Falco to do too, but when we're playing Marth against Sheik, when Sheik is putting out that forward tilt, that's when we came in and we started punishing. We also noticed the Sheik like attacking a lot, so we would play a little more passively. And that was something that took a little bit for the Sheik to adapt to. They finally did start adapting to it, but it was a little bit too late, like we were talking about, especially with the tech habits. We had the tech habits called out. We talked a little bit about the juggle. Now, of course, if you're juggling, you want to be below the Sheik, trying to put out your up air and up tilt to make sure the Sheik loses her resources, namely her jump, but also a little bit of a good air dodge positioning. If she can air dodge to a platform, she gets her jump back, makes things more of a problem, which you don't want. And a little bit of her down air. Of course, with down air, you just get beside it and forward air, or you can up tilt it. You can also up air it if you're falling with up air. If you're rising with up air, it can be harder to beat down or Sheik's down air. So make sure you're keeping that sort of thing in mind as well, too. Some Sheiks will back air to contort their hurt box. You have to make sure you keep that in mind as well. The main thing is watching out for Sheik's fast fall, too, and trying to be able to beat all the timings that you possibly can and react to that. Yeah, you can kind of see how the smaller level you have to play very differently than a larger level, a longer level, which Battlefield is not so much longer, but it's longer enough both in terms of the platform height and length, and also the bottom platform, the bottom part of the stage, that it really can drastically change the way you play. Hopefully that makes some sense to you guys, and you found that interesting. Some of the edge guard stuff too, where like you saw I could turn the Sheik around and then get an edge guard and hit Sheik when she's vulnerable in the beginning of her up B, things like that. Anyway, GG's to Nerox, and hopefully you guys found that game interesting. All right, Marth-Sheik coming out on Battlefield. This is a pretty strong stage for Sheik in the matchup. We move away when Sheik does the full hop because we don't want to get hit by the needles. Well, let's see if we can get Sheik on this platform. We do. Sheik, we want to see if Sheik would go to the top platform. That's their needle. Now I kind of see that Sheik moved back off the... Oh, I didn't do the... I didn't quite hit. You saw that they were doing the run off forward air, no jump squat startup. Really good. Oh, a little bit aggressive. We're just going to call that out. And they thought that I would try to grab the edge first, so we're just going to call them out. A lot of Sheiks don't double jump and attack, which is fine. It's often a noob habit, but it will stop me out there. Tried to move away for the first shield drop, but they actually messed it up. We're going to go low, avoid these needles. They didn't hold down. We're going to get our punish. Oh, do I have a double jump? I do not. All right, so you notice I take my time getting back on stage. Sheik is going to be... Oh, good SDI. You see that? Sheik big teleported. We go back this way, get back to center. Whoa, thought they were going to come in. Good drift back. I didn't expect that. We're going to go out. Got their shield. Where do they go now? Do they fall down into me? Not air dodge. So we just grab the edge, we put them up, and then we know that Sheik can't come straight into us, so they move away. Will they attack? Okay, they teched in place before, so I tried to punish that. Missing some shield drops. We're going to try and punish. Whoa. Nice, and they got moved away with the light shield. Nice. A little aggressive. Thought I could try to hit their aerial coming out, but it is pretty risky. And we caught their double jump. So you can kind of see some inefficiencies coming out from this player, but they have a lot of the right ideas. They're getting a lot of hits. Now we're going in on Dreamland. It's going to be a stage that's going to be much harder to dislodge Sheik and get some punishes, but the platforms are higher up, which is going to make some of the punishes a little bit easier too. Want to see if they come in? They did not. They didn't air dodge, so we can pressure them. And we got their jump as well. So notice I'm not always doing my fairs immediately when I can, and that's so I can take jumps, trip up their DI, other things like that. We're taking our stage just with movement. We're trying to always pressure them out. Try to make sure that they can't move around for free. We'll let Wispy blow Sheik a little bit. Sheik on the edge, not going to be the happiest to play with us. However, they did use their movement there to get over us. And you can kind of see I'm not doing the best at covering Sheik out there, but of course, as Marth, you certainly can. Whoa. And they didn't go for forward air, very interesting. Trying to really get the Sheik to move into me because I saw them do it before. I don't think they have a jump, but I'm not sure. They don't. We're going to try and keep them from getting it back. Oh, they get it back. Again, we're kind of just messing this up here. This is a free hit that we could have. Jump. Moved away. Good. Will they probably move away again? Platform? No, not the top platform. Oh, and they came up with an aerial this time. You saw that was a little bit different. So they are adapting to how we're edge guarding them. Early air dodge. I'm trying to move under, but back air just such a long move. She can set up really far away. Almost able to, I'm trying to get them to air dodge that time. So I'm trying to play off of what they did before. They're kind of mixing it up. And so good job to them. Oh, good hit. Oh, they got an edge cancel. Cool. And so you can kind of just see we chased them down low percent. Even if they did hit us, we're able to get enough off of it. We'll try to move away. Still got the DI away, which is good. Oh, platform. So there's the platform interrupting the combo I was talking about. Kind of just wasn't sure about the percent. On any other stage, it would be fine. So I've been noticing the Sheik has been... Sheik had been going for dash attacks. That's why I just looped my nairs right there. So hopefully that makes some sense to you guys. And also you saw how when I went out as if I was going to back air, what happened? Did the Sheik let me back air them at the very last edge guard? No, the Sheik upbeat early. Now this is very important for a lot of you Marth players that want to just go out there. I went for back air specifically because the Sheik was going to be higher up, which means back air swings from low to high, so I can use back air pretty much whenever and get and outspace the Sheik. But if Sheik is lower, forward air is often going to work better for me. I think it has a little bit less lag, and you know, I can weak hit it much more reliably. Strong hit of forward air is often going to save Sheik, so that's not really something I want. Anyway, also I was going out with back air, Sheik upbeat early. I recognized that, and I didn't keep trying to hit her. I went back to the stage, and now Sheik has no jump. Sheik has no air dodge. Sheik has moved into me, and is in a stable position. So what do? I push the Sheik off the stage. I'm able to Ken combo her, and if Sheik does DI out, then she might still die to the remaining edge guard. So it's a really tough spot for Sheik, and it's really good as a Marth player to try and do more things like this. And if the Sheik doesn't respect the back air and just doesn't up B, go out and hit her. You have time to react. It's just very tight, and you have to make sure that you're playing pretty well to hit these sorts of things. So you can always opt for a fake and do things like that. But if you let Sheik up B back to the stage, you know, Sheik can hold down, slide off, things like that, which makes it hard. So I really want to kind of talk about and reinforce how important doing that sort of thing is, and I'm glad I got to show you that at the end. But I also got to show you some low percent kills. How I also got to mess with the Sheik early on and change the way they recovered, change how they beat the air dodge, change how I got them to are doing double jump aerial, all that sort of stuff. And then I also played off of their dash attack that they were doing some at the end as well. So you could really see how I'm always kind of pushing in the Sheik stage in neutral, but I'm also trying to play out of my disadvantage states, being cornered by using information that the Sheik gave me before as well. We're also talking about how the Sheik was running off using aerials, how they were getting so much value out of not having to put their jump squat out. How long the Sheik's back air was. Even if I knew it was coming, I'd still get hit by the weak hit of it. Now, of course, I could do other moves if I think Sheik is going to back air, but I just wanted to see if I could get under, but obviously I usually can't, so that's good for you guys to go back and see. That's not usually something you can do. Running through Sheik in general is pretty risky, just because Sheik's moves hit on both sides of her. Even forward tilt can do this and lead to a good punish, but of course her down smash can too, as we saw coming out early on. You also saw that, you know, starting around 24% off of up throw, I can start getting up tilt follows, and then I can chase the Sheik from there. I showed you a little bit of how to juggle her, meaning I hit her in the air and then I don't have a true combo, but I have to hit her on the way back down. Even if I didn't always do this, I at least kept Sheik in a bad spot usually, or she would go back to the edge, which would be very good for us, as I was able to trap the Sheik pretty well there with nairs or down tilts. Hopefully that some stuff is interesting to you guys. I certainly could be talking about more, but I think those are some good places to leave it. GG's to my Sheik opponent, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the games.